Hi, everybody. My name is Shana, and welcome to today's 30-minute workout. Today's focus is completely on the lower body. We're going to do some strength and conditioning using the TRX suspension trainer and our TRX mini bands. After our warm-up, we're doing a series of 7 exercises, 30 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds of rest, and then we're going to have a 2-minute cardio blast at the end of that. And then the really fun part, after a short water break, we're going to do it all over again, trying to step it up to the next level. Then, of course, you get some awesome stretches at the end of today's workout. So let's get started with our regular TRX warm-up. Guys, we're going to start with your TRX standing rollout. Our straps are at mid-length. I'm going to have you stand facing away from the anchor point. Find that nice, strong, active plank. To make it harder, you step back. To make it easier, you step forward, squeeze those buns. Roll your hands out just a touch, bracing your core, and bring them right back in directly beneath your shoulders. Roll it out, brace, and return. All right, it's body check time, gang. Are your shoulders, ears, hips, and ankles in perfect alignment? Are you squeezing those butt cheeks tight, tight, tight? 2 apples on your backside, not squishy applesauce. Do you feel that engagement in your core? Are you actively pressing down in those handles? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch to your squat row combo. Straps stay at mid-length. Stand facing the anchor point. We're going to lean it back. Walk it under a touch, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Drop your bucket down, squat, and plank, and big row and squeeze behind your shoulder blades. Feel that engagement, and back to your plank. Alternating those 2 movements, you decide how low you squat. We're basically lubricating those joints of your knees and your hips, engaging behind your shoulder blades, letting the shoulders drop away from your ears. Moving all those muscles that get tight while we're working at our desk all day. 3, 2, and 1. Forward lunge with Y-fly. So as usual, the straps stay at mid-length. I'll have you standing facing away from the anchor point. I'm going to move my water bottle so I don't knock it over. Give me that Frankenstein position. Arms straight out in front. Now give me a nice big step forward with your right foot. Gently lower the left knee down. Stretch through the chest. Press down. Strong plank, other side. Step forward with your left foot. Bend the right knee down. Open the hips up. Press and switch. And just keep alternating. If you want to hang out down here and really enjoy that stretch, go for it. Again, I want to see those long dangly earrings hanging down from your ears. In other words, keeping that space between your ears and your shoulders. Enjoy the stretch through your hip flexors and really press downward under those handles when you stand up. Give me 1 more. All right, let's do some balance. TRX single leg hip hinges. So my straps are still at mid-length. I'm standing facing the anchor point, pressing downward on the handles. I'm going to center my left foot to the anchor. You can start on your right if you'd like. Dropping my hands down, but lifting my back heel up, get a stretch, and come back up. Try not to set the other foot down for a little bit of a focus on balance. We're basically massaging that hamstring as we hinge forward and back. And if you can pause at the end range here, and if you can see yourself sideways, you should have a straight line from your ears to your shoulders, to your hips, to that back heel. If your bum is sticking up, that means you might be going a little low. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's switch feet, keep going. Hinge and return. Enjoy that stretch. Pressing the hands down, keeping constant downward tension on the handles. That not only helps with your balance, it also helps engage your core. We're trying to light up those core muscles in the beginning of your workout today. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lateral lunges. Give me a really nice wide stance. Point those toes directly forward. Roll your shoulders down and back. Now go ahead and bend your right knee. Get a nice stretch to the hips. And pull yourself up. Bend your left knee. Get a nice stretch to that hip. Ideally, your toes are pointed directly forward. And when you lower down, make sure you just bend straight down like an elevator. And you can use those hands to pull yourself back up. Not trying to kill you yet. That comes later. Right now, we're just enjoying that stretch in your hips, side to side. About 10 more seconds here. Bending, stretching, returning only as low as you can comfortably go. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Fun those golfer rotations with chest opener. I know we're mostly focusing on lower body stuff today, but I still want to work on your postural muscles and open up the chest. So stand facing the anchor, hands belly button height, rotate all the way around, touch the ceiling. Now drop the hands down, open up the chest, come back up. Doesn't that feel good? And swing to the other side. I'm not actually picking up my feet. I'm just pivoting on my toes as I switch from one side to the other side. And I'm keeping constant tension on the straps the entire time. If it feels too tight on your shoulders or your low back is talking to you, just walk forward toward the anchor a little bit. If you don't feel this at all and just feel like we're swinging back and forth, walk away from the anchor to increase the stretch. Let's do one more. Up and through and stretch and return. All right, let's get started with the workout. So round 1, we've got 7 exercises. We are going to do 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Sometimes the 20 seconds will seem like a long time. Sometimes it'll seem like maybe not enough. If you feel like you're getting behind, just pause the video, get yourself into position, and then hit start again. We're going to start with your TRX squats. So your straps are at mid-length, stand facing the anchor. Hands out in front of you slightly, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. You're gonna go straight down and up, 2 and 1. Here we go. Drop that bucket as low as you safely can and come back up. Your knees should be tracking directly above your middle toes. As you stand up, imagine you're standing on a gigantic piece of newspaper. And as I stand up, I want my feet to try to tear that newspaper in half by pressing them apart. That really helps engage your butt muscles. 10 seconds left here. And if you're doing a lower body workout, my guess is you're working on your butt strength. 20 seconds off. We're gonna move into your alternating step back lunges. So we're gonna stay right where we are. Straps at mid-length, standing facing the anchor point, hands out in front of you slightly, a little bit of slack on the straps. You still have 10 seconds, but we'll step your right leg back, bend the knee down, step together, step your left leg back, bend the knee down, step together. Go ahead. Now your chest stays up, and when I step back, again, I'm still lowering down like an elevator. So I'm not leaning backward and flinging myself forward. It's straight down. Squeeze those buns again, straight up. Spoiler alert, your buns are going to be involved in every single exercise we do today. My chest is up, knees bend down to 90. Now the second time we see this stuff, when we get to round 2, I'm going to give you some options to make these a little meaner if you'd like. 3, 2 and 1, TRX front squat. So my straps will be fully lengthened all the way long. Get those straps in your armpits. You have to re-grip them and put them on like you're wearing a backpack. Standing facing away from the anchor, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. We're going in 5. You'll bend those knees, press the hips back, and come right back up. Here we go, guys. 30 seconds. Bend down, squeeze and press. I'm sticking that landing, squeezing the butt cheeks, pressing the hips back. Bam, nice, tight, strong plank. 20 seconds left of these. The cool thing about these timed sets is you're in charge of the pace. If you want to go faster, you're welcome to. Just keep in mind, we've got another round of the same stuff shortly. Also good news, we don't see these mini bands until the cardio section. 2 and 1, good. TRX lateral lunges. We're going to step into these and alternate legs, so a little different than in the warm-ups. Straps go back up to mid-length, stand facing the anchor point. Hands out in front of me slightly, we're going in 5. You're gonna step to the right, bend the right knee, bring it in, alternate to the left. Here we go. I'm stepping to the side, make sure that toe points directly forward and your knee tracks directly over your middle toes when you step. Sometimes it's tricky, but your inside leg stays totally straight. I'm only bending the outside leg. You can tell you're cheating if you try to bend both legs when you come down. That means your brain doesn't want to fully load that one side. Keeping the toes pointed directly forward, make sure your heel stays planted. 3, 2, and 1. Let's get down to the ground. TRX hip abduction. So I'm going to bring my straps to mid-calf length. So handles just below knee height, and we have to pop your heels in. 2 fingers in each foot cradle. Hold them wide, roll it back, drop them in, head and shoulders down. Toes back towards your shins. Squeeze your buns, lift them up, press those feet apart and together. Let's go. If this is too challenging, just drop your hips down and keep doing the apart and together. Otherwise, really drive down into those heels. My head and shoulders stay on the ground. Everything tight. Remember how I told you some of those transitions would feel long and some would feel fast? I bet that one felt really fast, didn't it? We have 5. Push them a little further. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good news, you're going to stay right here. We're going to move on to your TRX hamstring bicycle. So it's the same position. Straps stay at mid-calf length. I'm going to be ground facing the anchor point. Option 1, you can stay with your bum down and just pull one knee in at a time. Otherwise, in 5 seconds, you're going to lift your hips up and do the same thing. 3, 2, and 1. Now my toes are really driving back towards my shins. So I'm dropping my heels down into the foot cradles. This is slow and controlled and deliberate. We have 20 seconds left of this one. I'm pressing down as I drag that heel in there. Ugh. Push and drag, making sure you keep equal tension on both sides. So as I drag my heel in, I'm still pressing down. You don't want those straps to saw. Awesome. Finally, we're going to go into your TRX mountain climbers, then your cardio blast. Mid-calf length, let's flip it over. Toes in the backside, so you're ground facing away from the anchor point. I'm going to start hands and knees. For this exercise, you're going in 5. I'll pull one knee in and the hips come up and back to the plank. Here we go. Driving the heels back, push down, lift. And I know you're thinking, this is an upper body workout. Why are you throwing this core? This is a lower body workout. Why are you throwing all this core in here? Notice your quads are doing a lot of work for this one too. And remember, TRX is all core all the time. So we're always going to sneak core stuff in here. 10 seconds left, taking your time. Then we'll get set for cardio. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently set your knees down. Double butt kick. TRX banded squat jumps. I'm going to take my medium band. Put this just above my knees. This starts our cardio blast. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to slide this band around my ankles and do banded squat jumps for 30 seconds. Then we'll go back to the, or banded squat jacks. Then we'll go back to the TRX squat jumps and then the squat jacks. Are you ready? TRX banded squat jumps. Here we go. Drop the bucket down, push, pull, absorb. My straps are at mid-length. The knees are apart directly above my toes, and you're keeping constant tension on that mini band the entire time. That mini band is trying to force your knees together. You're driving it apart. 10 seconds left, as low as you can safely squat, keeping the heels grounded. 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds to breathe. I'm going to slide the mini band down around my ankles and get ready for those squat jacks. Option, if you don't want to jump, you can step together. You ready? 3, 2, and 1. Boom. My toes stay pointed forward. I'm dropping my bum down as low as I can. Chest stays tall and proud. Knees stay tracking directly above my middle toes. Starting to feel a burn right here. 10 seconds left. Are you excited we can do this all again? 3, 2, and 1. Good. TRX squat jumps. 15 seconds to get there. Band comes just above the knees. Straps at mid-length. Stand facing the anchor. Option if you don't want to jump, regular squats. 2 and 1. Here we go. Knees stay tracking directly above my toes. I pull with my arms, push with my hands, absorb straight back down. Don't forget to use your upper body. 15 seconds left. Strong, tall posture. Option. If you don't like the jumping, regular squats, but you're in control of that band. Don't let it pull your knees in. 3, 2, and 1. One more round of those squat jacks. We're going to bring the band back around your ankles. Keep tension on those straps. Toes point directly forward. Last cardio blast until our water break. Here we go. Open, together. Dropping those hips back. It's only 30 seconds of your life. Not even now, only 20 seconds left. I hope you've got some good music you're listening to right now. 10 seconds left, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that band off. You've got 1 minute. Grab some water, catch your breath. We're gonna do it all over again. But this time when we see those exercises, we're gonna pick it up a notch. Make them just a little bit more challenging. All right. So when I offer you those bigger challenges, just know that they're optional. You can do the same thing we did in round 1, or you can even take it back further if you need to, or if your joints want you to. All right, we're going in 20 seconds, getting ready for those TRX squats again. So straps are at mid-length, stand facing the anchor point. I hope you're as out of breath as I am right now. Feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. This time I want to see if you can go just a little bit lower with these squats. Think you can do it? Going in 5, 4, perfect posture, 2, and 1. Drop it down, drive it up, pressing the floor apart with those feet. Again, using the handles. If you need assistance coming up, awesome. If not, just use them as kind of a postural reminder. I just pull a little bit on those handles with my middle fingers to help engage behind my shoulder blades. Now that my hips are warmer, I go a little lower in these squats, making your buns work even more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go to your alternating step back lunge, or if you wish, your alternating balance lunge. So the back leg will hover rather than touch the ground. Form should look exactly the same. You're just not touching that back leg. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I hover the back leg. Come back together, other side, hover, squeeze the buns back together. If that's too challenging, just set down the leg and do your alternating step back lunges. Now my eyes are straight out ahead of me or even looking up at the anchor. Your front knee is tracking directly above your middle toes. You're grounding that whole foot into the floor. 3, 2, and 1. TRX front squats. I'm gonna add a hop to these to make them a little more challenging. Fully lengthen your straps. Bring those straps into your armpits so you have to let go of the handle. Grab onto the handles. Find that 45-degree angle on the balls of your feet. To add the hop, it's forward, back, bend your knees. Here we go. The hop is optional. You can go right back to those regular front squats that we did in the first set. Are you pressing your hips back like you're sitting on a chair? Are you keeping your heels off the ground? Only pressing into the balls of your feet. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. TRX lateral lunges. You're gonna shorten your straps back up to mid-length. Stand facing the anchor point. Just like with those squats, maybe you can go a little bit lower with these lateral lunges this time. So get in a position, standing facing. Let's get ready. Step to the right with your right toe forward. Bend that knee. 30 seconds are on. And then the other side. Again, going lower does not mean knees get to buckle in or your chest gets to drop. My chest is tall and I sink my hips back and I pull myself back up through those handles. 10 seconds left here. Then I'm gonna get back down to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. TRX hip abduction. So let's lengthen those straps back to mid-calf length. And we're gonna get your heels in the foot cradles. So be ground facing the anchor point. 2 fingers in each foot cradle. Get ready, we're going in 5. Drop those heels in. Head and shoulders down, booty up. Push those feet open and close. My challenge for you, can you go a little further with those feet? Can you bring them a little wider apart this time? Really feeling those hips yell and scream. Toes are still back towards your shins. The heels are actively driving down into those foot cradles. 10 seconds left. Push down, drive it open. 3, 2, and 1. Set your hips down. You get to relax for 20. We're moving into those hamstring bicycles. If you want to make those harder, you can do one of two things. First of all, you can slide your bum back a little bit. Other option is you can bring your arms straight up above you. I'm just going to do the bum back version. You can do one or both. Here we go. Lifting those hips up, drag one heel in and then the other. Again, are you pressing down as you drag that heel in? Are your toes still back towards your shins? Are you hugging the floor with your head and shoulders? Are you lifting the hips up as high as they can go? Keep breathing, keep pulling. 5 seconds left. Then we're gonna quick flip over for those mountain climbers. All right, TRX mountain climbers, straps stay at mid-calf, but we gotta pop your toes in. Christmas tree, roll it back, dive them in, flip it over. Same deal with these to make them a little more challenging. If you crawl forward just a little bit, that's gonna make these harder. So let's get ready. This is our last series one before our cardio blast. And strong plank, one knee in, hips up, back down. So notice how I lift the hips up and stick my landing back into my plank at the bottom. I'm driving my heels back into the handles of my suspension trainer, and I'm actively pressing my hands down into the floor. If those hips are sagging, stop, reset, and rejoin us. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Double butt kick to get out. Let's get ready for that cardio blast. You know what it is this time? Can you do more reps in every 30-second set? I'm gonna take my medium band. Maybe you wanna put your heavy band on, just above my knees. TRX squat jumps are first. We're going in 10. Straps are at mid-length, so shorten them up a touch, standing facing the anchor point. Keep those knees directly above your middle toes. 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds. Squat and push. Driving your feet into the floor, keeping those knees tracking directly above your middle toes. Chest stays up tall and proud. Using those arms to pull and push, driving into that floor. Again, are you landing with your feet flat? Absorbing that landing right away. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Squat jacks. We're gonna bring those straps down around your ankles. Sorry, that mini band down around your ankles. You always want tension on the mini band. So see how I start with a little distance between my feet? Let's go. Open, together. Knees again directly above your middle toes. Breathing. Option, step together, step together. Otherwise, keep going with those squat jacks. 15 seconds left here. Nice and low at the hips. Pressing through your full foot. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Pull those rubber band pants back up directly above your knees. TRX squat jumps going in 10. Last set of these for the whole workout. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, 30 seconds. The end is almost in sight. We have this and one more round of those squat jacks. Then we get to stretch. Pull and push. Using the arms and the legs. Option, regular TRX squats, but keeping the knees directly above your toes. 10 seconds left. 5, 3, 2, 1. Last 30 seconds of your workout before we stretch. Let's bring this band back down around your ankles. You ready? Going in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Open it together. Drop the hips, toes forward. Can you go a little wider? Can you sit a little deeper? You can do anything for the last 20 seconds of your workout. 10 10 seconds left. 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice work. Grab a quick sip of water, and you've earned those stretches for the day. Nice work. High five. All right, let's do some fun lower body stretches. We're gonna start with your wide stance hip hinge. So straps are at mid-length. We'll stand facing the anchor point. So walk it back, arms straight out in front of you. Get those feet really wide. Give me a big inhale. Exhale, press your hands forward, drive your hips back. Now in this position, I'm actively pressing down on the handles to keep my spine straight and my core engaged. Now we can do little lateral lunges side to side. Legs might be feeling a little fatigued here. That's fine. Now keep those legs straight and just swing your upper body side to side. Again, big inhales and exhales. And give me an inhale. Exhale, slowly roll that up. One vertebra at a time. Nice. We're going to do your floating hamstring stretches. These are kind of fun. So straps will be at mid-length, and you're actually going to stand facing the anchor point with one foot in both foot cradles. I'll angle out this way a touch here. I'm going to start with my foot directly beneath the anchor, and then I come forward holding on. Do not let go of those straps. All right, to make it a little bit more challenging, you can hold on a little bit less. Your hips are square, and we're just holding and stretching the hamstrings out. It's kind of as close to a Cirque du Soleil as we're going to get here with our stretches. Inhale, bring it in. Again, my foot's directly beneath the anchor. If I start too far in front, my leg is going to helicopter out. Exhale, drive it forward. Now, if you're on a door anchor, you might have to start a little bit in front of the anchor, so just be careful. And bring that up. Let's switch sides. So point that toe. If you love that, then hold it a little bit longer. I'm going to pop my other toe in there. Holding out of those handles. Inhale. Exhale, drive it forward. Getting a stretch to the hips. And just breathe. I'm a lot tighter on this side. Can you tell? Using the straps, holding on to the straps to unload your body weight. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale one more time forward. Opening the hips. Feeling that in your hamstrings. Kind of fun, right? Maybe you don't like this one at all. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Let's move on to your TRX standing figure 4 stretch. So the straps are at mid-length. Stand facing the anchor. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Bend the left knee, press your hips back, chest stays up tall and proud. Shoulders are down and back. Let the right knee fall away from your body toward the floor. I'm using the handles, I'm using the straps to keep my chest lifted and tall and proud. Still thinking about that space between your ears and your shoulders. All right, coming up, let's switch sides. I'm gonna cross my left ankle over my right knee, dropping the bum down again, maybe making some circles on that ankle. Let the left knee fall away from your body. Chest is up tall and proud. This is what you worked hard for here, these awesome stretches. And again, if you want to hold these longer, just hold them longer. Pause the video, hang out here for a little bit. And slowly bring that up. Finally, your chest and torso stretch. I know we focused on lower body today, but it's so important to stretch out that chest every chance you get. Stand facing away, press your hands apart, thumbs up toward the ceiling, step one foot in front, and drive those arms open. Big inhales and exhales. Relaxing your neck. And just feel those muscles release as you reach your fingertips apart. Now slowly move it back a little bit, drop your right arm down, reach the left arm over the top, and then switch it up. Drop the left arm down. Reach the right arm up over the top. Now step those feet together, forward fold, take a bow. Let your head hang. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings again. Those hamstrings did a lot of work today. And slowly bring it up. Give yourselves a hand. So today we played at the TRX suspension trainer for some awesome lower body lunging and squatting. And then we introduced the mini band for some cardio blasts. You burned a ton of calories, got stronger legs. I can't wait to see you again soon. Nice job today, everybody.